Hi, it's Raj and Pablo. We are in Mumbai, and one of the films that we have been looking forward to for the past 2 years is A Man of Few Words. He has a vision, and suddenly, for the first time on Indian cinema, he's bringing a spectacular for Diwali. It is, of course, Mr. Ajay Devgn.
The movie is Shivai, and we're joined by Saisha, Erica, and Ajay. Guys, thank you for talking to us.
Thank you.
And Ajay, let's start off with you. I mean, we've seen the promos. It looks huge. What can we expect that's going to be different from this movie?
It's basically an emotional drama, I would say. It's a family drama, I would say. So it's a story you can expect. What I expect out of you as an audience is when you come out of the theater, I want your eyes moist and a smile on your face, and you want to connect with anybody you love the most.
But Ajay, you know, for us, like watching the promos and reading about this film as well, there's a different side of you as well, especially with the promo that's been released today. I mean, we see all the stunts, the spectaculars, which we are kind of
Exactly. No, the different side. It's not the different side. It's the real side, actually. I would say the action in the film also, when you see, it's not for the sake of action. You'll see the pain on the character's face while he's fighting or whatever he's doing. He doesn't want to do it. He's pushed into it. He doesn't have a choice, and so everything goes with the story and with an emotion. Even the songs, her in my song, even Abigail in my song. If you see, you can analyze the story. You know, it's not just songs for the sake of songs. They take the story forward. I mean, I practically am showing you a lot of portion of my story in my songs.
Right.
If you look at it from that point of view.
So is this a Hindustani Indian value film for an international market?
I don't know what the difference is between Hindustani and Indian value and international market. Okay, when it comes to family, I think family is family all over the world.
So it's an emotional film.
It's the emotion is the same.
Yeah.
I guess Indians are a little more expressive, and when they're happy, instead of smiling, they start dancing.
Well, actually, let's ask Erica, because it's your first Hindi movie.
It's my first movie, full stop. So
It's your
Wow.
first. So, how did you find the experience?
I think you might say that I will be brought up on Indian film because that's the first one I did. So I'm also gonna start dancing when I'm happy. I don't know the other side, but I think our movie is pretty international. I didn't feel any difference performance-wise or directing-wise between our project and any other that I did. Only that it was better, of course. But it's as Ajay said. I think to me it's the same as if I had gotten a part in a Hollywood film.
And Saisha, this is your debut as well. You have a heritage, a Saigal and Dilip Kumarji as well.
Right.
And what was it like? Why this film? What made you choose Ajay's film?
Oh, well, Ajay sir chose me. I was too young and new to be in the position to choose. And
How did that happen, though?
well, I think he saw my pictures and he liked them, and then he said that I'm making this film called Shivai and I want to see you on screen and how you act and all of that. And then we did the screen test, and I guess he thought I had potential, and that's how I came on board.
As I told
And
you,
he was
this is
very grateful.
apart from what are you seeing in the trailers, like you saw the trailer today.
Yes.
You can come to know that it is really a performance-oriented film, and every actor and every character, I needed those performances. That's why it took me so much time to scout talent, and from all over the world, because half of them are not supposed to be Indians. So I found her. I saw her screen test. She was fabulous. Then I wanted a girl who was fresh, with a new face, and she wanted to perform and beautiful. And these combinations are very difficult to find in a newcomer. So eventually, after I saw her screen test, I thought she was a little raw, but she had the potential. And then all of them have performed great in the film.
What was your first day like on set?
Oh, I think we were shooting in Mussoorie.
You
and
had the first scene of the entire film. Remember?
Right. Yeah. Oh, right. We were doing this emotional scene. So
You know, the best part is, I mean, hats off to them, because, okay, I'm the director, so I exactly knew what zone we are going into. We practically started with the climax of the film, at the most emotional part. Erica didn't know what was happening. I mean, she's standing in front of the camera, and it's the climax where her characters peaked from where to where, and we shot that scene with her her peak of performance where the drama comes, we started with that.
Yeah,
So that
yeah,
must have been
right.
nerve-wracking for you. Were you nervous?
I don't think I was camera shy because I guess I always wanted to be in front of the camera. But yeah, definitely, when you have Ajay so acting in front of you, you want to be that good, you know. So I guess I tried really hard, but I think it's come out well. So
Also later when we all got comfortable and everybody, all of them got into the film, I thought I want to watch all those scenes again which we shot on the first day with them, that do they match up to the rest of the
Yeah.
film. And I was a little skeptical, and I thought I might reshoot all those bits. But when I watched it,
Did you guys know this?
Now that is not nice.
no, because there was this fear inside me that eventually you all get involved in the film. So does that match up with the film and the performances? And I saw it in a flow, and it did not feel like it was the first day.
Wow.
So I decided not to reshoot it. It went so beautifully, and everybody
goes
was
to your
into
credit.
it from the very first shot.
Do you have to ask you this because you brought this up as well? Right, producer, director, and then also everything else going on. Did you have different heads at different times? How did you manage it all?
It's not very difficult to manage direction and acting because I think that comes comfortably to me. The most difficult part is production.
You look very good.
It's like a pain.
But we should actually ask the girls, what's he like as a director?
No,
Is
but
he
you know,
quite strict?
No, not at all. You know, I think I tell him this really often that he's doing the shot, and then he says cut, and then he's going to the monitor to check it and the focus and we have the 6 camera setup, so there's a lot going on, and I don't know how he does everything so well. So that there were times where I was just like, wow. No, but no, not strict at all. He's generally a very
No,
calm
because I'm an
person.
actor myself, and
Yeah.
I really believe that I need to make my actors very comfortable. If you're not enjoying it, if you don't feel that this is your own film, I use so many times it happens with me. If I'm not happy on a set, or I wake up in the morning to go for shoot, like, oh shit, not again.
Not again, yes.
I need to wake up in the morning and be happy that I'm going for work. That's how good work is going to happen. So it's very important. The atmosphere on the set should be very nice. And that's the main reason, and that's how you give your full potential to it.
So how did you cope with all the stress?
There was no stress.
Yes. You just chilled?
Yeah,
relaxed,
yeah, we were chill.
Organized?
Yeah, I think we were
But
never
so much
stressed.
more.
Was
But
Was
no
there stress?
stress.
No
Okay, I
stress.
was the only one stressing on the set.
So how did you cope with the stress then?
I ate.
Oh, good for
And,
you.
and she ate and she gave me stress. Because she came here and she
Remember
started
from
liking
Bulgaria?
butter chicken,
Butter-
and then she had a bad stomach, and then she came on the set like this. And I'm like, what the hell? Yeah. And I was like, one day I said, go home. We won't shoot today.
Is this the first time you've visited India? Have you been here before?
Well, first time I came 2 years ago for first workshops, Shiva oriented. But since then I've been coming back and forth, so now I feel pretty much at home.
So what is it, if we talk just about India, is what's the one thing you've kind of taken where you've thought, wow, this is amazing?
Well,
Butter chicken.
Butter chicken.
no, do not present me that way. No. Well, okay, what I've taken to Warsaw is dupattas and butter chicken. So that's what I wear at home, and I eat at home because I found Indian restaurant, where real Indian family owns it. But what I like here the most, I think, is people.
The people.
Yes, it's a very specific nation, Indian people, and I really like it. I really enjoy interacting with clever, kind people who dance when they're happy and who really
We do
yell
that.
when
We do.
something is done wrong. What the hell? This lipstick is wrong color. But when something is nice, they will kiss you and love you. And I just like it. I really enjoy it.
Ajay, going back to the movie as well, in the sense of like, visually, the stunt sequences, they're spectacular. How did all that come about?
I would say that's a part of me.
I was going to say, it's something we will expect when we know we're going to see a movie.
and it has been inherited. I mean, from my father.
Yeah.
Technical angle to it, the cameras, this thing. If you ask them, also, it does not take me more than 2 or 5 minutes to set up everything, and I know exactly. I mean, so many times they say, "Can we do one more?" And I say, "No, I've got the bit I want from the shot." So that way, so that was never a problem.
And also, there's a young actress involved with the movie.
Yes.
And some people would always say it's difficult working with a child in a movie. So, to all of
You
you,
know,
what
she's
was
the one who
experience?
kept us on our toes because
And kept us
she
motivated.
performed better than all of us put together. So we had to match up to her. She's so brilliant.
But that was the integral part. You casted, you looked for 2 years, you were saying?
Year at least.
A year.
Yeah, and all over the world.
All over the world.
Yes.
And she adapted to the sets, and she was
Oh,
kind
she's
of like,
beautiful.
wow,
She-
this is.
She's so sensitive, and she gets upset if you know if she feels that something has gone wrong in her performance. As a child, she's so sensitive. So that was beautiful. I was telling you earlier, like
Yes.
when she came here for the first time, she saw some beggars, kids begging on the streets, and this was the first time to India. And that night she couldn't eat food.
Wow.
So and that shows in her performance. You know the way she is.
The empathy.
Yeah, she's a lovely child.
And for everybody worldwide, why should they watch Shivai this Diwali?
Because it's Shivai. Because we all are there in it.
Because we worked so hard.
No, everybody works very hard. But my thing is that yeah, we've all made an effort to make a film which I hope everybody likes. It's an emotional drama. I want you to on Diwali feel that family emotion and take it back home.
Well, can we just say best of luck with the movie? Thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.